Right, come in nice and easy. Drop the throttle. Nice and slow. Give it a good wallop. Yep. She'll be right, mate. Yep. Park her right there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, mate. Couldn't have done a better parking job myself. Yep. G'day, I'm Ash. Welcome yourselves to Brew Barons. A quick look at a demo game which has been interestingly on my radar for some time. Saw a friend streaming this one, thought I'd actually give it a go, and then the lead developer reached out and was like, hey, would you like to check out the demo? So here is the demo of this particular aircraft game. It's an arcade brewing game where the objective is to fight sky pirates over the fact that they've got a monopoly on a brewery, and obviously satisfy customers and make pretty interesting ciders, gins, tonics, and alcoholic beverages, which can be interesting. Here, as you can see, the mixing stuff. You've got to add yeast, you've got to add your ingredients, there's contracts to do, there's upgrades you can do to everything else. There is recipes you can have to sort of follow around, and there's obviously a fermenting stage as well. And in that, you also get to choose what kind of bottle you want and what kind of, vintage product and label and so on and so forth. For the most part, the majority of the game currently is at least focused on the aviation side of the alcohol. As you can see here, you can choose the different tops, different bottles, the label, and obviously the product design plays a part in its sales. Now, the game does have other interesting aspects. Obviously, the bottle design's fantastic. I think this is really unique. I don't think there are too many other games that have a brewery style type of focus in game. But back to some of the main mechanics. Essentially, you get given a brewing headquarters. In your middle floor is your brewery, and the top floor is your bar. You can customize your bar to your liking, and depending on what you have, you can actually sort of get different customers and yield higher profits by suiting the bar to more of those types of customers, which I think is pretty unique in a way, although customization should probably be a little more of a back focus. Anyhow, moving on, the pontoons and other upgrades you can have to aircraft in the hangar are pretty important. You can equip just different things. You can customize your aircraft to your liking. Again, in the demo, because this is only a demo, you can only do so much. Plus, the game only allows you to play for about 45 minutes before actually giving you the boot. Anyhow, you can choose colours and custom colours, but the main part of this game where you get quests is from the bar. And if you go into local areas, there will be an area mapped out and you've got to talk to the locals. Not too fond of this. It feels like the game doesn't have a sense of direction, at least in the initial terms. But the fun part of the game for me is collecting resources and going out and crafting all sorts of things. This field here, you wouldn't think you'd be crop dusting. Here we are. We're going to pick up resources in our hull there by basically flying over a unit of grass there and picking up wheat. Anyhow, there are wonders in the game you can actually see and read about. That's particularly fun when you're flying about and read about them. And there are a mechanic for you to shoot trees with different fruit products on them to allow you to get grapes, apples, berries, all sorts of things, allowing you to craft some really unique sort of alcohols. Anyhow, this game's flight mechanics are a bit clunky. They are a little bit stiff, but they are workable. It is compatible with hands-on throttle and stick, as far as I'm aware, and is not currently available for controller. Combat-wise, in the demo, there is a limited amount of combat. You've got a small section of sky pirates that you can shoot down, or should I say, damage to the point of they retreat here. You've got a couple of abilities using a scroll wheel, which go from water boost to water bolts, and it allows you to damage enemies here. Overall, the game's quite nifty, quite unique, and I certainly look forward to further development down the line. It's a little underpolished for my liking, and I wish the menus were a little bit clearer. And hopefully there'll be more pirates and things to shoot at, because the demo is a bit lackluster, to say the least. Anyway, customization options are cool and fantastic. I wish there was more unlocked for the demo. This game shows increasing promise, and it certainly is something that you should keep an eye out. So, If you're interested in this game, it will be linked in the description down below. Keep in mind it is on Kickstarter, and you get what you get with Kickstarter titles. But so far, I quite like this little game. It's about waterborne aircraft and collecting food and products based around making alcohol. And I think alcohol and aviation go pretty well together in some aspects. So this game will certainly be popular when it comes out in Q3 or Q4 of 2022. Anyway, my name is Ash. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.